Hello, this is Karsten versus the market. So, Alibaba, ticker symbol BABA, has had a nice $20 rally today. Now, there's a lot of stocks that have been crashing for about 1 to 3 months now, for reasons varying from inflation concerns to the more recent Ukraine-Russian war, and Chinese stocks are included in that list, and Chinese stocks also occasionally have their own drama anyway. Because of US-Chinese government relations, there's occasionally fears that Chinese stocks may be delisted. Also, the Chinese government is known for occasionally investigating or demanding a lot from their major corporations. So now, as for Alibaba in particular, like many stocks, and Chinese stocks as well, as noted, it's been crashing for a while. It was at about $245 as of April 2021, and it's crashed all the way to about $73 recently. And then now today it's had this nice $20 rally. Now, apparently, the Chinese government gave some reassurance recently that they plan to keep the economy and market stable, and this is probably what they think gave people the confidence to start buying BABA again. It's also considered to be very undervalued after all, not just because of all the crashing, but it's a pretty highly reviewed stock. Even this Morningstar fair value here, which is based on a pretty good formula, gives it $188 fair value per share, which is about twice what it's at now, and of course it's a profitable corporation. So it does seem to be a pretty good stock to buy, and I actually did buy it about 6 days ago. I bought a $130 call option that expires on April 1st. I bought that for about $16 for the contract. So now today, 6 days later, I was able to sell that contract at a profit at about $60. Now, I can't recall what exactly it said. It may have said that that was about a 275% return. I'd have to do the math to be sure. But whatever it is, it was pretty nice. However, because I'm growing a small account, and because I diversify so much, I didn't have a lot of capital, and that's why I just bought this $16 contract, which turning that into $60 is pretty nice, but of course, for such a high percent, the actual dollar value is pretty low. But if this sort of pattern continues, then of course over time, building the small account could eventually turn into a bigger account where I can put a lot more into each trade. Now, this contract here that I bought that expires this week for like $12, I just bought it in case the stock continues to climb and surprises me, which I guess at the time it was up about $20, and now it's up about $22. So it's possible that if it jumps enough in the next day or two, that could return a little bit of profit more than what I've already made. But yeah, with all that said, there have been quite a few opportunities recently, and they continue to be at pretty good prices. Now, if you believe in Alibaba and you want to, buy shares or a call for later because you think it's probably going to get back up into the $150 to $200 range, well, you could buy that now and make a lot of money if you're right later. Even if tomorrow it cools off and it dips back to $70 or $80 for a while, that shouldn't really matter as long as you stick to your conviction over time, and as long as you're right, then you don't really need to worry about a few dollar fluctuation. But with that said, I'm not actually very well researched into this stock in particular. It just seems to be a pretty successful corporation. It's a well-known marketplace online, and it seemed to be obviously undervalued to me before, and honestly, it probably still is pretty undervalued now. But at any rate, I just wanted to share this stock today, And as usual, thanks for watching, and have a good one.